Let me just let you guys know.
Yeah.
When I hit 100 or 180,000 followers, please don't talk to me. You know, when you see me in a strip, please, for a reputation to uphold, don't say you guys know me.
We're gonna show them this podcast.
We knew him before he was Arsenal.
Ladies and gentlemen, today on Jokes Aside, we've got another guest for you guys. One of the most famous people in South Africa right now. He just broke the world record for eating at the most takeouts in 1 week. And he goes by the name of Gimba Express.
Oh my word! I am starstruck. I am starstruck right now. How's it going, Mr. Gimba?
The guys, thank you for. I feel so humble for the interview, for the intro. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I've eaten a lot of fast food places. I don't know if I've broken the world record, but I'm sure I'm going to be eating the thing up soon.
I think in terms of going to the same place in the same week, maybe you broke it when you went to. Was that one in Joburg, the fried chicken place?
Blaze.
Oh, Blaze.
So you went 4 times in
I've
one
never
day.
tried it, you know.
You never tried it yet?
Never tried it, yeah. I need to go there.
You need to get down to Blaze.
Yeah.
And let me just tell you something about Blaze. So I've been to US and so on, and I was there, you know, back in 2008 and 2010, and there wasn't any halal places. So as I started going, because I used to go there for work, these fried halal chicken places came up there, right? And their chicken was like so amazing. So Blaze is like close to that. But people actually think, you know, some people don't like the Blaze because it's got a slightly sweet taste, but it's not sweet. It's got cinnamon inside.
Oh, okay.
So if you like American fast food,
Yeah.
Blaze.
Blaze is the one.
I was gonna say, I've been to that place before. It's in Norwood, no? No, it's in Norwood. Yeah, but I've never tried it.
Never tried it?
Nah, I need to.
It's good, but in the beginning they were busy experimenting.
Very end burger, bro.
Gimba certified.
Oh my word! Now you know. Now you know it's good.
Gimba certified.
Now we're going at 3 now.
We'll go straight after.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, since we have the privilege
Yeah.
of the Gimba Express with us, we thought we'd like to ask you a bit more about your story into social media. I mean, I know. Can you say your name? Riyadh.
You can say my name. Everybody knows.
Everyone knows it.
Yeah.
I know Riyadh from long before the Gimba
Yeah.
Express, right?
Yeah,
Like, the origin story. It's quite a nice story also.
Yeah.
So I'll let you obviously say it.
Yeah.
But it's been so like amazing to see the whole come up of literally zero,
Yeah.
no logo, no nothing, no plan,
Yeah.
to now arguably one of the most popular influences in the
Yeah, I think also in the
community for
food
sure.
game, I think there's not. In fact, I actually started seeing a whole lot more people in food.
Yes.
I don't know if I wonder if they like. It'd be interesting to know, did they start because of you? Because there's a few guys that I know that I think either you did a collab with or that other guy. I think his name is Huzaifa. That you guys met. He did a collab with someone else. But these guys' followers are low. So I'm not saying the followers are low because they're not good, but they probably just started.
Just started, yeah.
So I always wondered, like, do you influence people to also kind of get into the food game, or they want to get into it but they're scared? Just tell us about that.
So let's start off with it. It's so funny that you mentioned Huzaifa. First, he's an amazing guy.
Yeah.
And I started off in March, and we go back to the story. Right? I'll tell you guys that story. I was sitting in Ramadan one of the days, and I think it was the 15th of March, and I've been shooting content for so many years. I started off in 2019, so I'm maybe 1 or 2 terabytes of content that I had said. I'm going to show Disney World, and I'm going to show what I do. And you can even see, guys, we're doing this here, and this day we're entering the park, we're doing this. And
2019. This is a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Okay.
And every holiday I shot at some places, and I just said, okay, I need to learn how to edit. And I just never, ever got down to it. And I had time in terms of COVID. And when I took that first step in March this year, I was sitting at home, my wife and kids were at my in-laws' place for that evening, and I said, okay, this is done now. I'm just gonna edit a video. And I edited the video. Well, I spent about 6 to 8 hours using DaVinci Resolve and watching videos and so on. Then I spent the next night just editing a video, and I thought it's gonna be the best video because I watched a lot of YouTube videos. It was a flop, just to say. My heart was like, amount of time, when you put like 24 hours.
That's like the first pancake, the first pancake never comes out right.
So that was just a summary of the backstory. And then, I started, and you mentioned Huzaifa, right? What an amazing guy. I just loved collabing with him. And he's a person that's got such a great heart. I even speak to him now. Uzi, I'm posting this. What do you think? And you tell me, Dad, I think this year, or think that day.
Yeah.
But he met me at the halal goods market, and it was around May or June this year. And I actually didn't remember him because now when I actually walked into that market, like everybody, and I got a shock of my life. And Huzaifa was there, and he said that he met me, and he started off after that. And he's pumping, right? I think he's sitting on like 4,000. He's making his own content, and everybody's content is different. Like Gimba does it in a different way. Huzi does it in a different way. There's also Isa who does it. Zafir does other car content, or all the different content. Everybody does in their own way. But I noticed when I was there, and I never watched YouTube or anything, but when I was there, I didn't see any Muslim guy doing it, especially in the older ages, doing any of those content. And I just think about it like that, because when I started off, I thought I was still a 20-year-old. And I realized when people start calling me uncle, and I can't get away. Now, Uncle Gimba, then and I just went with it. But I think, what everybody just needs to understand, right? If you do not take that first step, if you do not break that barrier, and if you got that mental barrier, you're not going anywhere. And I haven't even used any of the 2 terabytes just to get edited the way I shoot videos now, the way I do things.
It's different, the world apart, times have changed.
Times have changed, right? And I think it's just, as I said, and I said it in another podcast interview that I did, guys, just take that first step. It's going to be terrible. It's going to be terrible. Don't expect it to be brilliant. Because if I go back and watch my old videos, I'm cringing. But I won't take it off, because that was me at that point.
For sure.
And and people should actually go, if you're watching this podcast, go and watch the first few videos, see how terrible it was, see how I've grown. It might be less terrible now, but I mean, it's moving in the right direction.
I think tell us how the Gimba came about. Like, I mean, you were shooting in 2019. You're saying now. So if you were shooting in 2019, did you have that similar Gimba style food? The Gimba this, was that the course you were taking, or was it a little bit different? And then how did you eventually get to the Gimba?
So since I was born, I think I was a very troublesome person, firstly to my mother and then to my wife. And I think every waiter at any restaurant that I went to would have just dreaded to serve me. Right? I'm not even lying, because when I go to Nando's, pita hot, no salad, extra mayo, extra sauce. If anything is wrong, I'll send it back. I'll get angry. When I go to Ocean Basket, I'm ordering my King Club 3 times extra spice in a pan, centerpiece or no bones, drenched in lemon butter, sizzling pan, hot rice, crispy chips, extra spice. Lemon butter must come before, and it was just I was just like a very fussy person with food. And it just so happened, since I became a Gimba, I've calmed down now, because I don't want people now to say, hey, look how he's carrying on in the restaurant, and even blaming me. So I just make sure I'm calm now. But I was a very fussy person. But the Gimba wasn't there. I was born to eat. Initially when I started working in 2008, from 2008 to 2018, I went massive, right? And I'll maybe show you guys the picture you can put up. I was like 110. You seen the picture, right? I was 110 kilos.
Sure.
For perspective, I am 110 kilos right now.
I was 110 kilos. I was in a good space, and I was an athletic person, right? I used to.
But I think when you're younger, it's a little bit different. How old were you at the time?
At the time I was, if I take it, I was about 24, 25 started working. And then 23, 24. And then as the years go by, you realize you can't eat, especially when you hit the 25, 26 mark, you can't carry on eating whatever you want. And your metabolism is going to say. So the weight kept, but I had knee issues and so on. And in 2018, and I've told the story before, I'm not going to tell the story now. I went through an experience where I actually thought I'm gonna just get a heart attack and I'm just gonna drop dead. I was smoking maybe over a pack of cigarettes a day. I was eating oily foods, chips, KFC, breakfast, lunch, and supper. And then I made a choice to actually change my life. It was at my grandfather's 80th birthday, and I honestly thought that night I was going through a heart attack. I don't know if I was having a panic attack. My cholesterol was gone. And then I changed my life, and what I changed in my life to be healthy, right? That I always liked food, but that now got me onto the track of living a balanced lifestyle, because I still don't see myself as a Gimba. I see myself as a person that I call it balance in extreme. Like I exercise like you can't believe. Right? I'm on the road, I'm running, I'm cycling, I'm doing push-ups, I'm doing sit-ups, but I'm eating whatever I want. But when people tell you you can eat whatever you want, it's always in moderation. It's always on a balance. So I went through the initial dieting period, and I lost a lot of weight. Then I started walking, I started hiking. And I'll tell you the story in terms of, you know, when I wanted to do my first run. So firstly, hiking was something that took me to different places. Walking on Boss Mountain, right through to the top, and you standing on that mountain and you're seeing just mountain, and you're not hearing anything, and you're the most peaceful person. And it was something that I loved to do, and it was exercise. We were hiking up to 17, 20 kilometers on a Saturday and a Sunday. And then I started doing my first run, and I used to run 5Ks like it was nothing.
I don't even think I can do 200 meters at this point.
So I ran.
Fitness is bad.
I ran 200 meters, but I ran 200 meters, and I could see my outback, and I was huffing and puffing and smoking, and I thought to myself, okay, now it's a pinnacle point, right? Am I going to turn and go back to the house? And I walked, and I remember the thing took me like 56, 57 minutes. It was the first walk. And I walked, and I started running and so on. And through that, I started losing and shedding the kilos. And then I was also dieting. But once you're going to live life, just eating veggies and eating salads. No.
1 week max, but after that, you're like done, bro.
No, so I did that for months.
You can't do that,
I did that for months. And I shedding the kilos. And the best thing that happened to me is I joined the Jack Arena running. Those guys, and you'll see I've also got the series where I talk about them every week. They torture me like you can't believe, but in such a great way, because I get to be exercising. There's people that's waiting there. There's like a family that I've built there.
They push you also.
And they push you, right? They push you, but in a very good way.
Yeah, of course.
And I think with the running, I found a balance, right, where I can eat whatever I want. Not whatever I want, most of whatever I want. And I'm exercising and keeping in good shape, healthy, right? So all the cholesterol and all of that. So when I actually got to that point and I started off the channel, it actually started off, I know this is a long way to answer your question. When I started off as a lifestyle channel, because I was still taking my Dubai videos that I just recently went, and you'll see those are Dubai photos and vlogs and so on. And then I realized, you know, I just like food, right? I'm just going to do food, right? And if people watch, they watch. If they don't watch, I don't care.
So you actually started off shooting content more of like a vlog, like day in the life of me.
Not the day in the life, like I'm going to Dubai, this is here, I'm
It wasn't even food related then, I remember when he showed me all of his videos on his phone.
It was
like everything. There was a phone review.
Phone
review also. He literally, it was lifestyle. Literally.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then I said, I'm doing this for fun. And I started off with that, and then I started moving the focus to food, and then it's just exploded. The journey has been insane, from there. And the way the Gimba Express came about is I was thinking about names, and we had the plate cleaners and food pasta or something like that, right? And I was playing with the names and so on. And I was just sitting in bed one night, and I realized, you know, my mom, because I eat so much when I was small, they used to call me like a small Gimba, right? It's a South African term. And I thought the Gimba Express came through, and I knew it at that point in time. And you know what's funny, right? Everybody said, no, that's not the name. But I felt it, and I knew it's going to be the name. And you know, when you believe in something, take it out with aggression. People are going to start following. Initially, case. And I went with a name, and that's what's close to my heart. That's what's ingrained in me, and I think that's why one of the part of the reasons why I was so successful, because I went with what I wanted. I wanted to share, and it just so happened people wanted to see.
100%. Nice.
Yeah, I mean it's just so nice to see. Like I mentioned already, like the full on growth and stuff. What would you say has been the best moment of like, okay, I am now officially a influencer content creator? Like you've obviously still quite young.
Have you had that?
Still quite young in your journey, but like, what's been that moment so far?
So I was shooting this food content, and I said I'm gonna shoot it every day. The followers started growing, right? It took like forever. I was like initially sitting and begging people. You know it's right, because I was saying, can you follow me? Can you follow me? And I was on YouTube at that point in time. And then I started shooting content, and it just went into food. And then I went for the halal goods market, right? And I walked in there as a Gimba Express, and I was just inundated with people coming around. Gimba Express, can I take a photo? And I'm like, I'm not used to this. I'm not a celebrity. I'm just posting food content. And at that point in time, I was like so humble, and I was so appreciative that people were actually watching my content and people wanted to come and take photos with me. And then I realized I'm actually making a difference now, because you're watching, and it's a good difference, right? You're sharing food places. It's creating those positive vibes in the environment, in the world. And then after that, right, I also started watching the content that I posted, right, because you need to be responsible.
Of course, there
were
100%.
There were kids. The ages right from 10 to 45 watching.
Of course,
my stats, and that's when I started watching what I post and sharing things and sharing goodness. And I think after that, it just carried on exploding.
Yeah. No, I think it's amazing. Honestly, I was just actually saying before when we were talking, that there was points where I would see one of these videos and like I go into his account, it's okay, let me see maybe like 3 new videos or something, but then I see the followers, and then like a week or 2 weeks later I see a random video on my reels, and then I go in and then the followers is like another 2K, 3K. And I'm like, sure, hey, things are growing here.
I think all platforms definitely you're definitely reaching about, I would say, over 25,000 so far on all platforms combined.
Firstly, I'm so proud of myself at this time, because I looked at all of it, because I knew that question. So I actually looked at it. I just said under 20,000, and I looked at the followers, on a couple of days, but I'm more focused. I don't even know how to use TikTok and Instagram properly, because I know to upload. That's the first time I didn't mention that. That's the first time. I started using it since April, right? Because when I did TikTok and Instagram, and I phone him Noah sometimes, or I phone a lot of the guys. But from March up until now, I looked at it. I just sit under 20,000 followers, right? And I'm thinking to myself, 20,000 people are actually following me. 20,000 people are actually following me on Instagram. I can't even fathom this year. I've got 2 million views a month. In the last month, I've got 2 million people that have been watching videos. I don't know if it's people or views. Might be 1.5 million unique. I'm just going to check it out. And it's across as I said, 10 to 45. I'm so humble. I'm so humble for that. And I'm so happy because I'm an extrovert. I like want to share it. And 2 million. Can you just believe it?
It's crazy.
2 million views a month on your video.
And that then also isn't like community based, because obviously, for example, let's just say if we post a video, maybe you'll get people from the community who know us personally, who want to go and check the video for whatever reason, to watch it, to not watch it, to check it out. I mean, once you're going 2 million views a month, I mean, It's probably not community based. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, your reach is now growing as well.
I'm sure it must be the Indian communities enough there. As Outwell in Asia.
So it's across as I were Potchefstroom.
No, but you're probably seeing that you're targeting now. You're probably reaching different ethnicities as well.
Yeah. It's across the board, and I try and do content, because I'm very fussy in terms of it, but I try and do content that people would want to watch.
Of course, yeah.
But I'm very, very finicky still. I'm very finicky in terms of what I put on. But, there's a lot that I eat and put on, but there's a lot that doesn't go on. So.
Yeah. Tell me how one thing I noticed recently also is maybe not even recently, but for a while. I don't know if it's how you view it, but you've been getting a bit of, I don't want to call it hate, but a bit of, let me rather say the downside of the internet.
Yeah,
you've been getting so you've been getting a lot of that there. I don't know if it's a lot in your comments or here and there I do see it. I know a few other things as well. How do you deal with that? How do you feel about that also?
So I'm a very strong-minded person. I know what I want. I know what I want to do. I don't care what anybody thinks about me.
Yeah.
Initially, when I started off, it was rough, right? Because 40-year-old guy doing content.
Yeah.
Guys were making fun with me behind my back, community, even family members.
Yeah.
And I was getting pressure from all aspects to stop.
Yeah.
You got a job, you're an IT consultant, and what does it have to do with me sharing content and doing a hobby online?
Something you're passionate about, yeah.
Doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Paying my rent, they're not doing anything or adding anything through to my life.
Yeah.
They're not giving me the joy that I want. And
of course.
I carried on. And that's the thing. If you love something and it makes you happy and you're not hurting anybody, you go ahead and you do it. And as I went and I posted the content and I was consistent, it's like a think about it as a music song that plays on the radio. These commercial hits are done.
Yeah.
They pay the radio stations to play it over and over until it starts coming through to you, and then you start liking it, and that's what you're listening through to, and it's a big hit. And I said I'm going to push out the content, and it's just being in people's faces and people liking it. And I shot some controversial videos. Watch the Pedro's one. I always.
I was gonna say I haven't seen the Pedro's one. That was the first controversial one.
That was the first controversial video. It wasn't that bad. But
I think for the 100K subscribers special, they have to leak the original. Because what's up there, it's maybe about 10% of the original.
People don't even know. Yeah, the original one. You saw it. You can leak it.
Yeah.
So I put up, and that's just testing different types of content. Even this week, I actually posted a video where I did impersonations of South Africans.
Oh, the Malaysia one was the best one.
The Malaysia one was up. That one was still cool.
Best.
Yeah, that was still cool.
I just loved it. The best is when he said even our toes are better than yours.
My father also really loved that video. My father, that one there. My father said the part where he was actually laughing out loud is when say Lodium, you can steal something from Second Avenue, the Tuk Tuk will take it 30th Avenue.
That video did well. It was 50K. I'm not talking about that one. I did some impersonations of tasting a pane chow across Cape Town, Joburg, Cape Town, Sandton, Durban. So I was and I tried something new. It didn't work out too well. I got a lot of views on it, but I think for the wrong reason. You always need to try comments, and I'll never take down a video. If I'm putting something out there, I'm willing to take the repercussions of it. I think about it nicely, and my intention is not bad. So if it's out there, it's out there. We deal with it, we learn, and we move on.
I don't know if you still remember one of the first things I told you also about, like, you made it when you get your first negative comment. Because I think at the beginning...
You always say that, I
even told you, I said you only make it once you get your first negative comment.
Can I tell you now, I wait for the negative comments, right? I give the guys like...
But I see you do. You respond to every comment. And the negative ones.
I respond to every comment. And but I love it. So some of the negative comments, which I don't view as negative, I carry on saying, I'm on forgetting to say Bismillah.
Yeah.
And my intention is good. I'm a Muslim.
Yeah.
I want to say Bismillah,
Yeah.
and they're reminding me, and I need to get better on that. And I just shot a video today, and as I finished the video, I realized I didn't say Bismillah, and I'm like, okay, these guys are gonna kill me for it, but inshallah next time.
Do people actually come in the comments and say you didn't say Bismillah?
Yeah, they say that, which is right. I love it.
Which is fair, but I also feel like they're saying it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
No, they're just trying to
For-
haram police.
For me, if they give me a comment right and it's right, I take it as good intention.
Nah, fair, yeah.
But I get there's a guy called MSC Bosch.
Yeah.
MSC Bosch. So
Oh, I've seen that one
MSC
there.
Bosch services,
Yeah.
he's my favorite guy. He
Yeah.
tells me I'm right, and I love it. I can't even tell you.
I've seen that guy.
Listen, I was in-
Nothing. He's a 40-year-old guy doing
Yeah.
this here.
He makes videos about you.
No. He just puts.
No, he puts in the comments.
He puts
Oh.
in the
Yeah.
comments, right?
There you go.
And he cracks it on. And can I tell you something? That guy energizes me.
Yeah.
I love him too. But a guy, MSC Bosch, if you're watching this, please, I'm telling you, do not stop. Please do not stop. Not that I'm saying everybody else must do it. He does it in style. And but I can see he's coming from a hurtful, negative.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And I just respond to every comment.
Do you think that's a good thing though?
I think it's 95% of the comment. I think it's good. It's got in good engagement.
I think it's good to reverse rage bait someone. Someone's trying to rage bait you.
there's two ways to say it,
Reverse
yeah.
rage baiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm happy. I don't even want to reverse regime. I'll just put a funny thing so that the followers can see the funny response.
Yeah. It actually benefits you all.
Yeah. I think responding to every comment is actually good because it gives engagement, but struggling to keep up now.
Yeah.
Sitting on 2 million views per month. I don't even know how many, but it's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough. Sometimes I just put a thumbs up and so on, but I don't know. Maybe I need to write an algorithm or get somebody to write it. Because not gonna say it's not gonna be Gimba style.
Yeah.
It'll need to be Gimba style.
Yeah.
And guys, the comments that you guys are seeing from me, it's truly coming from my thumbs and my sweat and tears and thinking of how to respond to that comment.
Yeah.
I respond to every comment. The hate comments, they come thick, they come fast, and I think from if I'm just gonna give an example, I think maybe 5% or even 3% of them are hate comments. And you know what's happening now? And somebody is telling me nonsense. My followers are going there and attacking this guy.
Yeah.
And I feel
The turns have tabled.
it feels so nice, right? Because I know people are valuing it. They know my intentions, and they're standing up for what's right. And
No, of course.
am I right?
Yeah.
This guy is going around and putting comments across platforms and across all of my videos. But
It's fair.
Tell it to somebody else.
Yeah.
That's where I have a problem. You can tell me whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's not gonna bother me.
It's actually something Nawaz asked me. I think it was the first episode, sort of about coming into social media and how do you feel about it, and like if people talk about you and stuff like that. So I kind of told him the same thing in a way that I genuinely don't care what someone else thinks of me. I think if I'm doing this, it's just because I'm having fun. Like I just enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy talking to people, getting to know people of also different ethnicities as well, different cultures, different backgrounds. We Indian, you can be Indian, but life, culture, things we do, how we grew up, all of those things, values will be worlds apart. So it's still good to get to know somebody of the same culture as well. But I always tell them, like, I don't care if someone says anything, I probably wouldn't respond, I won't lie. But I just don't care. Like you say, they don't play any role in my life. In fact, I don't even think that somebody who's willing to say something in a comment, but they can't do what you do, they've got no liberty to even be there.
Correct.
In the comment, because they're not willing to put themselves out there. In fact, they don't have the ability to put themselves out there. Correct. But you're judging somebody for doing what you can't do. It doesn't make sense to me.
Doesn't.
So that's what I think.
And you're 100% right. If you ignore them, they're just gonna stop and go away.
Yeah, there's just.
I've got a fear. If I stop responding to MSC Bosch services, you're gonna stop commenting. So I'm gonna carry on. That's the one guy I'm gonna carry on responding to. I want his comments.
Don't let the algorithm go down.
Don't let the algorithm go down. Not only the algorithm, just for me, right? Sometimes it's like says the narcissist thing that I'm at 11 o'clock at night. I'm reading this comment. And I'm bursting out laughing, It's like.
Yeah. It's also funny how some people find time to go to someone's post and then think of a comment and think of something ugly and then type it out.
But you know, it's funny.
Bro, who got time for that?
It's like he's watching all of my videos.
Yeah.
He's not following me, but he's complaining about my comment, but he's watching all of my videos. Like,
yeah.
I can't comprehend it.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
I don't like something, I maybe complain about it once, but I'm not going to watch the guy.
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Like, he's like following me.
Says-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
Hey.
unbelievable.
But yeah, but like, okay, we'll step away from that. You're number one hater and stuff.
Yeah.
Whenever I see you in person, sometimes I bump into Riyadh at like these food festivals and stuff.
Okay.
The one actually was here down the road by Constant Duri. And then there's always, without a doubt, people that come up to greet you and stuff. Like, is there anyone that you see on a regular basis, maybe in public, one of your fans? Do you have any common faces, even comments? Any common comments?
I'm sure you're building a community also as well, you know?
So I'm building a community. So just so we stay in South Africa. Firstly, when I go for the reviews, I don't tell anybody that I'm going there. I'm gonna pitch up at a place. Besides, my family. So I'll pitch up at a place, and people will know me, and they'll just start coming up to me. I think I went just to give an example. I went to Roshni about 2 weeks ago, and what an amazing community. Roshni, I love you guys. There was such a close-knit community. And I walked in there and I said, okay, it was late at night and I didn't realize, which is the first time I think in my life I went to Roshni. And I said, I'm going to spend half an hour there, 40 minutes, shoot the content. And that's how I generally get through to it. But just to do a walkthrough, there were so many people that were stopping me and taking photos with me. And can I tell you something? I wanted to be there for half an hour, 40 minutes, but I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved engaging with people. Mr. Gimba, how are you doing? And then I'll have a chat with them. Which videos you watch? What have you tasted on the channel? And there's some kids that will come in and sit and talk through to me. And they'll say, Gimba, and they'll be shy, they'll be standing there and I'll go and sit and talk to them. Break the ice with them. I absolutely love it. And I don't get people that's following me around everywhere because I don't let people know where I go. But when they're there and I'm there, I'm sitting and engaging with them.
So have you noticed like a difference in like influencing where people eat? Like if people come to you and said, or a lot of people will come to you and say, hey, you know what, I've actually been going here now because of you. Like you actually having an influence now on where people eat on a weekend.
So I'll tell you what happened. So there's a lot of videos that I shoot, and people now start going to the place. And I was sitting with Saharas from Lens, and I did a video for them. Recently, right? Not recently, maybe a month or two ago. And I think I looked at 100,000 views. That's a lot for. And the auntie said, no, it just actually turned around their business. It was like insane, and they were so appreciative. And there were just so many people coming in. It was constant people coming in. And I did a video for them yesterday, which I released 5 o'clock yesterday. And I just phoned them today. The auntie couldn't even speak to me on the phone. She's just like, the guys don't know where to turn today. And you need to go and watch a Dagwood video. Right? It's Dagwood. So I'm not getting it from people. And a lot of people are coming and telling me through the comments it was nice. But generally they forget about it, right? And they said, we'll go there. They'll probably go to But the store owners that are coming back and telling me, you guys, you made a difference. It was just like, it is just like insane.
Of course.
This is just like across the board. And then I sit and walk with them to do other videos. It's
Do you think you now more getting calls from restaurants than you actually going to approach them?
No, I've never approached them. I'm getting calls left, right, and center. So I respond to all comments, but the messages, it's like, just if you open up my TikTok now and Instagram now, it's like hundreds of messages. Impossible just to respond.
Of course, 100%.
And restaurant owners want me to come left, right, and center. I mean, I'm booked out. Watch it now. I'm booked out for the next month. And
nice, man. It's amazing.
It's insane. But a lot of those things now, and I'm finding more and more now. When I go to some places and they call me and the food is actually not good. I don't post a video, but I still...
I was going to ask you about that because that's what I heard. Because a lot of people would comment, or people that I would speak to whenever they would mention you. And I remember once, I don't know if someone said this, but obviously they just mentioned it, not in a hateful, bad way that you don't really, or rather that, everything is always good, like on your videos, like there's never... And then someone said, no, you only post the ones that if you don't like something, you're not going to post it. So is that true actually?
So I'll just give you an example. There's one place I went and I tried the chicken tikka. And when I broke into the chicken tikka, it was quite a fancy, expensive place. And I broke into the chicken tikka and it was cooked through. But you know when you buy cheap quality meat and the blood is still in there? The blood is black. And I tasted it. And the food wasn't good. And I told them, and they took the feedback well. But that video never made it. And there was a lot of videos where the food was subpar that haven't made it. And I sat with these owners and I sat with the staff. I gave them my feedback. And in a lot of cases, in most cases, I'd say 90%, they take the feedback, they change it, we go back.
And then you post the video why it's better.
And if I'm happy with it, we post it. So sometimes I go back for the second time. And I'll go back for the second time. And if it's not my taste, I will not post the video. But that's only happened twice. And I went back the second time and it still wasn't up to stuff. And I gave them my honest feedback. I won't go back for the
That's all right.
But I feel that taking those videos and posting it is not giving goodness back to
the community at large also.
Firstly, they've got staff, they've got rental to pay, they've got families to support.
Of course.
Most importantly, they might be having a bad day and that one plate of food that came out of the
messes that up,
that messes them up. That's my spirit. I'm not there to judge anybody. I'm not there to tell anybody you've done this and this is the right way to do it. I give them my humble opinion of whether they want to take it or not. I'm there to taste food and I tell everybody this and share food that I like. If I don't like it, it doesn't make it onto the channel. Doesn't mean Nawaz is going to like it. Doesn't mean Mohammed is going to like it. It doesn't mean that.
Of course.
I'm just sharing what I like. You go and follow it. Generally, my taste buds are on the. I would say within a 85% range. Most of the people like and the restaurants just go crazy, right?
So you know what that means. He made so many videos already. I mean, if there's a local business here and there's no Gimba Express, it means that chow isn't so like.
Let me share with you, right? So if a thing is good, look, everything can't be amazing.
Of course, that's the reality.
Everything can't be amazing.
I also can't be amazing every single time. There's very few restaurants that you go to.
Consistency is a problem.
Is a problem. So when it does get a rating on a Gimba scale, things are good, right? I mean, when it gets a rating on a Gimba scale, then you know it's up. If I say it's good and I'm liking it, I'm loving it, it's good. And it's a good meal to go through to. But if you give me super, ultra, ultimate, awesome food to eat every day, if I eat it for a week, I'm going to get tired and bored of it and I'm going to go on. So it's not going to be, it's going to be your taste buds at that point in time. So the food that I put on is good and people will love it. When it gets a rating scale, then you know it's there.
Gimba vibe.
So I know you spoke about like obviously having a plan. Sometimes people reach out to you and now you already said your whole next month is already filled. But I saw your social medias, obviously. I always keep up to date with you. You know how it is. Both your Instagram and your TikTok is closing in now on 10,000 followers each, right? Is there anything special you have planned or you think you'll just keep on doing what you're doing, going with the flow? Or maybe you do have something special planned for 10K?
I've been sitting and pondering this with some people and I just don't know what to do. And let me tell you, I have a fear, right? I'm gonna say, okay, we'll do something in the restaurant, and I'll be sitting there. I imagine myself like booking out a restaurant and doing a Gimba night in order review, and I can just see myself sitting alone there in all empty tables. I don't think that's gonna be the case. But I want to think of something cool, and you guys need to come up and give me some ideas. I've been looking across YouTube and so on, and then I thought to myself, no. If I do this, I do it Gimba style. I need to think of something.
All you can eat buffet.
All you can eat buffet.
Anybody that's watching this podcast, and I want you to comment on this piece, there's going to be there's over 500 videos. When I eat 10,000, I don't know how much it's going to be. How would it be if we get a projector and we book out the stuff and we have a Gimba quiz night where I quiz you guys on the Gimba videos and ask you questions around those 500 videos.
That's interesting. Yeah.
And the person that wins, we're going to put up a cool prize.
500 and OK voucher.
It needs to be, no, but it needs, if I go, it needs to be like...
No, but that sounds like a very good idea.
That's a top idea. Yeah.
And you can even, I'm sure you can even, like, I'm thinking of venues now. There's so many venues that you can rent out.
Yeah, so what it'll be a couple of things, right? Firstly, it'll be engagement, so the guys would start watching the videos, so they push the video.
Fair.
Secondly, it'll be excited because all the people can come to one place, and there's a lot of people that are
good community engagement there also.
Good community engagement. And then we'll find a place that the Gimba loves, and we'll do it there, and we'll get a projector on. So you guys gonna be there?
Of course, I'm probably gonna help you set up.
I'm coming for the food.
But I was gonna say, even on that day, you can actually call out, because you go to all of these halal markets or whatever. You can actually call out the best ones that you've probably reviewed. To serve there as vendors on the day also.
That's actually, that's actually an amazing
idea. Because you can actually do something where it can even be outdoors or indoors, whatever. I mean, we're closing in on it. I won't say you have it all the time in the world, because you're exponentially growing. But I think definitely in 2026, this probably should happen in 2026.
Hopefully. Yeah, I actually targeting to go into 10,000 by mid-December.
Yeah, I won't be surprised.
My calculations are correct, because I'm sitting at 7,500 on TikTok, and I did the calculations coming in the car, and 8,500 and stuff. And I'm going. If I put the right content out, I think I'll hit it before the end of the year. So that's a challenge accepted. Challenge accepted.
How often do you upload? Because I remember when we had that discussion also earlier. I think it's definitely more than one a day. If you said 500 videos,
or at least one a day, I think.
So it's at least one a day. The first time that I must upload was
probably on Umrah.
No, not on Umrah.
Not even.
He was going to be my backup plan for Umrah, because if I was going to go on holiday, I was going to say, no, I was doing it for all of the things uploaded. It's scheduled on TikTok and YouTube. Just do the Instagram one. Just pop it. It'll take you 2 minutes a day. And then I just had to leave for Umrah all of a sudden. But I've missed the one, and which I chose to on Thursday. So TikTok had an issue this week, and the videos that I was posting weren't getting the views, and I saw the response time wasn't good. So I chose not to release the video on Thursday. So that was a day after maybe like 5 months where I missed the day of posting.
Correct. Sure.
I mean, like, if you do the math, 500 videos. So
I'm shooting so much of content. Like, I'm coming up with so much of ideas. I have to put them out there, but I try and keep it to 2 a day. But then when I go to the fates and all of it, it goes up to 12, 13 a day.
Can you imagine?
Get like 4 or 5 views.
Because you're going to so many different stalls, and of course.
So those generally go to like 12, 13 a day. And but I generally try and keep it to 2 a day, and keep it different, keep it there.
Keep the people waiting also a little bit. Nice. Tell me, do you you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but do you ever eat at a non-fully halal certified place,
like a halal friendly
place?
So I initially, when I started off the channel, I was doing reviews at places that were halal friendly and so on. And I stopped it. I will not, anything that you guys see on the channel, I will not post it and put it on the channel. So
if it's not fully halal.
It's not fully halal or not Muslim or owned, it's not there. Personally, if I go to a halal-friendly place, I do my due diligence, I check it out. I'm not be comfortable sending somebody else there, because what happens at the point in time. And I'll be open and honest. I will go and eat at the Ocean Basket. That's
even me. I would do the same thing.
But I won't post it on the channel. Of course, I don't know what's there, because when I go in, I'll go and check.
They make a mistake though. When they then you're in trouble.
So every place that I go through, and every restaurant owner, the first question I ask them, I actually got a message, STEM message. Hi, this is Gimba Express. I'm do this because there's no negativity. Firstly, are you fully halal or Muslim owned? And that's just being fair to our.
Of course, 100%. Of course. Now you got to, obviously there's a duty there, to make sure you don't send somebody. I mean, you can go there, it's fine. I mean, if they make a mistake on the day you there, it's still. I mean, like it's you, but now you're affecting somebody else. Changes the game a little bit. So yeah. But I do. I think let's actually we've got.
You go to haram friendlies also.
As long as it's friendly.
They're joking, by the way.
Joking. Strictly.
Yeah, always haram. We've got we'll call it a game, but not really. Actually, just give us your Mount Rushmore of I don't want to specifically say takeaways, just the places that you went to purchase a meal, your Mount Rushmore. So let's just do top 5.
And you have traveled. It's not
Yeah, worldwide. Okay, but actually, I should keep it to SA.
I'm very interested to see where the SA restaurants fit in.
Yes, okay, fair. So let's do it international, and like, so whatever it is, if you've been to some other country and you ate food there, yeah, let's do that.
So I'll give you my all-time 5 favorites.
Yeah.
I'm firstly a fast food junkie.
Yeah.
I'll guess your first one, by the way.
It's gonna be easier. Anybody can guess that one.
Yeah, okay,
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll build up to it so you can stay from 5.
Let me just work it out in my head now.
Yeah.
Tantalizing that brain.
Yeah, you're making me think now. So it changes often, but I'm gonna go to what's currently now.
Yeah.
At number 5 sits Uncle Fozie's.
Oh, okay. I was expecting
okay.
yeah.
Uncle Fozie's
Is it?
sits at number.
I know. Yeah, Gimba
loves
Lebanese.
Lebanese. Yeah.
So you must
loves Lebanese.
Yeah.
putting Uncle Fozie's.
I also love Lebanese.
Out
Yeah.
of like 200 or 300 different places.
Yeah.
They're amazing, right?
For them to be in top 5 is great stuff.
I ever had better Lebanese food, and they also have hits and musses like other places.
Yeah.
Fozie's is amazing.
Yeah.
Ocean Basket wasn't even in the top 10, and they moved now to number 4.
Yes.
Which one did you go to? Which one is that?
I'm not mentioning that one day, but Ocean Basket in Rosebank Mall. You need to go and try it.
Okay.
Out, right? Then the next one is Machachos. I love.
Yeah. I love Machachos also.
That's a South African great.
Now I let you
Yes.
guess who's sitting at second place.
Okay. I think I can guess at least one of the two, but I'm not sure.
Okay, let's see.
You know the art way more than I know it.
Second place, you all guess who's second.
Second place, I'm thinking. I get second
Number
place.
1, everybody knows. They're all the followers. I can tell you they're already screaming.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. If you know the Gimba, you know the answer.
I think at least one of the two is chicken licken.
I wouldn't have guessed chicken licken. But I really don't know what number 2 can be.
I don't watch enough of the Gimba.
Number 2, let's just say. You're not even really. I'll just say Burger King.
Yeah,
Not Burger King, sorry.
we'll finish the time of the podcast.
Please.
Not please. What's this one burger place where? I forget it now.
Burger Bros.
Burger Bros.
Number 2 is chicken licken.
Sure.
I don't.
Me and Gimba, we know. We like that.
So I don't say this here. Never tasted, and I've eaten wings all around the world.
Yeah.
I've
I swear I
some
know.
places,
Yeah.
some places, but chicken licken still just somehow toxic.
I should have known because there was a video when you were busy dying here from COVID.
I think that's the video that I was thinking of. Yeah.
A place in Durban called Heroes that makes wings that are also good. They're fantastic, different taste.
Yeah.
But I still think chicken licken, the fact that they're easily accessible and all around, so
Yeah.
they did.
Chicken
No, chicken licken stops.
And then
number 1 is
The
Nando's.
big reveal.
Nando's.
there's no reveal.
Yeah.
I think they were waiting for 5, 4, 3, 2. Then there's a reveal.
And because even the Nando's in Mall of Africa, I see you collaborate quite a lot with them also.
Yeah.
Must be a dream actually to be able
And
to
new
collaborate
one
with them.
in 4 ways you went to.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I've always I look class. Yeah.
Mohammed Raja, Uncle Yusuf, amazing people.
Yeah.
Definitely. Nando's sits at the pedestal. It was like I came out from my mom's tummy with a bottle of Nando's extra hot sauce.
That's where it all started.
I do think from a food perspective, I think South Africa has a big flex there.
Yeah, with Nando's, yeah. The UK love us.
Actually, no, UK is bigger than us. They got more stores, headquarters such in
Yeah, but it originated.
Yeah.
It originated from here. So
Yeah.
all decisions I think come from
Of
UK.
course. Yeah.
They're running it there. They think they have the better chicken.
Yeah.
I saw some British guys come down. Was it Harry Jaggard? Harry Jaggard and somebody who's an amazing food creator. I love him.
Yeah.
And Harry Jaggard, I'm just telling you, if you're watching this, South Africa got the best Nando's.
100%. There's no two ways about it.
I sit and watch his content. I like his content. And there was a British guy with him. I don't know who he was. And he tasted it, the thing, and he said, no, definitely UK is better. But I understand, but it was actually correlated to it because their chicken and the way they grow it
It's different,
is a bit different. They're used to that taste.
Yeah.
We used to South Africa now.
Of course.
So I'm sure it is good, but you basically put Nando extra sauce in anything, even toast.
Yeah, even toes.
Astaghfirullah.
No, the energy stops.
But on that UK food review also, any dream collabs that you would like to have now? I mean, now you can almost DM any food reviewer and they'll be like, oh shit.
Local, I mean, someone like...
And not even local, yeah. I'm not limiting you to just local.
No, but
like,
someone like Nick Cameron, I think, would be a great collab, I think.
So
he's growing quite fast as well.
yeah, he's not growing fast. He's grown.
Yeah, he's quite big.
he has a collaboration with Mr. D. Apparently, there's like a Nick Cameron certificate of approval or something on Mr. D.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yes, I've seen that. Nick Hammond is amazing. I love him. I watch a lot of his content, but a lot of places we can't go and eat. Right? Nick Hammond is there. There was one guy, give the message.
Yeah.
Firstly, I watched his videos. It was like my dream person that I wanted to meet.
Yeah.
And alhamdulillah, I got to do a collab with him. Jewelry coming out soon.
Nice.
Not
Exclusive.
Actually, you know, this video will probably come out a couple of weeks after.
So not only did I not only is he good and he's an amazing Muslim, he's an amazing human being.
Zayn Bika. What a collaboration. Zayn Bika.
And you know, after people meet somebody that they really want to collab with and meet, just even if I just said to meet him, after I met him, I want to meet him more. I want to engage with him more because he's bringing so much goodness through to the community.
Yeah.
Gift, what an amazing guy.
How many followers does he have if you want to keep it low key?
If I'm not mistaken, he's got like 50,000 on TikTok and about maybe 20,000 on Instagram.
Nice.
But he does Muslim halal content. Flavor pellets are really the same.
Yeah.
And he really cares for the community, but the same way like Nick Cameron. That's why I do have people like that giving back to the community. But
Of course.
I respect them so much.
Yeah. I have a very, very important question. This is like genuinely, people might even have a whole different opinion on you. The Dubai chocolate trend, overhyped, overrated, underrated. What?
I would say it using nothing less than the feeling of relentless intensity. That kunafa chocolate is not Gimba certified.
Oh my God!
Not Gimba certified. And you know, they call me, do you like it?
No.
I think it's bay average,
Yeah, I don't know.
Bay average, overpriced.
If I can afford it, firstly, I think it's too expensive.
Yeah,
I don't think it's
priced.
I think it's hyped up, and you're hyping up things. If any chocolate, even if Cadbury's, and I love Cadbury.
I think they're selling to Dubai citizens.
Yeah.
We still here, South Africans.
And if it was selling chocolate at that price, I don't. But in any case, even if that thing was 20 cents or they gave it to me for free, I wouldn't eat it. I don't like the kunafa. I don't like how the chocolate is broken up. I don't like the flavor texture of it. And I honestly think people are following, and some people might like that, and I respect it. But I honestly think the masses are falling for it because it's 4,000. When you create hype on something, you can't actually
of course.
then people want it more. And when they taste it, their mind is already telling them, now this has to be nice
because I pay time. Of course.
And it is the same thing with Prime. And if you look at Prime Africa, the initial bottles were going for $300 or $400. Now they're $20.
Checkers are doing wholesale.
Sometimes I even see them for like 10 rand.
They're 10 rand. And it's gone back. There's a place for Prime and people like it. I personally do like some of the black flavors.
I love it.
Lemon lime is
the green one is
I don't think it's the best. I don't think it's the best thing in the world. I think they're just creating that hype and they're creating
100%. Look, I mean, these guys, all of these massive guys, the one thing they mastered is marketing. Never studied, but the marketing is...
it's the influence also.
It's the thing. But they use it so well to be able to sell and create multi-million-dollar or billion-dollar companies just off their influence and marketing.
So
amazing.
I promise myself something.
Yeah.
If I don't eat something and I don't like it, then all of these shop owners, all of these stall holders will tell you the same thing.
Yeah.
They can pay me 100,000, they can pay me R1 million. I will not put it on because You are being unfair to yourself. You're being unfair to them. You are being unfair to thousands of people that are following you to go and spend their hard-earned money there.
Yeah.
Always do the right thing and put what I like on.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to stand by throughout.
I would almost go back to what you just said now, also about like brands, like influencers coming up with their own things. And this is like long-term thinking. Well, what do you think your first product would be if you had to sell a Gimba X? Gimba sweets, Gimba.
No, but I mean,
not the socks, not the socks.
Yeah, because it is the
Sorry to chow.
You invited me for a podcast, but you're not doing it.
Yeah.
I probably have it on. Oh, no, I don't have it on today.
Yeah.
Besides the socks, yeah. Something to eat, I would assume.
So
Yeah, something that would be
I
nice.
haven't thought about it because remember the Gimba is not just one thing, right? It's an evolving flavor and evolving taste as the world evolves around me, and I like to sit and take the best of what the people come up, the franchises, the storeholders. So I haven't thought about me coming up with something that I would want to sell. Merch and all of that is good. I cook myself. I do things myself, and whatever I do, I.
What about a restaurant? Do you think you see yourself doing that? But your own, not like a franchise or anything.
No, I don't see myself doing a restaurant. I'm sure if I do a restaurant, if I do something, it'll be fast food.
Yeah.
And I will make the most flavorful burgers.
Yeah.
I would make the most flavorful food. I would.
Is that your thing, burgers?
But it could be anything.
Yeah.
That's actually a good idea. Right? Maybe I do a Gimba restaurant, and the menu changes every 2 weeks.
That'll be nice. Yeah.
Like,
No, that's fair also because I mean you're such a diverse person when it comes to food. Like you're not exactly. I understand you love takeout or fast food, but it's diverse for you. You'll eat anything, and you also love all the different types.
yeah.
So let me give you. I like to eat the best from all places.
Yeah.
My favorite meal to have is a pita from Nando's, and also salad extra sauce. The muchachos chips, and then also and the Nando's chips and rice and something with that. But that's like a stuff. Or sometimes I'll have the chips and rice from Nando's extra hot, and I'll have the chicken lick and wings, and I just pay all of
Oh yeah.
pay all of these things together, right?
I'm hungry now.
So let me explain to you. And let me explain to you guys.
Yeah.
So you order that extra hot strips with the extra sauce on it.
Yeah.
You dump it onto your plate, and then you take your chicken lick and wing. It might have the soul fire sauce, and you just run it through the rice, and some rice sauce sticks through it, and some sauce, and then you bite it. So I've got a lot of combinations.
Yeah.
The weirdest combination, I said it on ChatGPT, is the chili sauce that I eat with cinnamon. It's like
Chili sauce with cinnamon.
That's weird.
No ways. Does it taste good?
So it's amazing. I still eat it.
Yeah.
So fire.
I think it's still far-fetched. I think if people see that, I might lose some followers. And I would do that for 10,000.
Maybe. Yeah. Actually, I want to hear your Mount Rushmore.
Fast food.
Yeah. No. Anything. Whatever you've tried in the world.
No, I've only ever been to Saudi outside of South Africa. And I haven't even tried al-Baik. I don't know why I never tried when I went for Umrah.
Oh yeah.
So now I think for me, I'll start from 1 downwards.
Okay.
Machachos is number 1 for me.
Okay.
Machachos I can have breakfast, lunch, and supper.
Yeah.
Too
So I
good.
just stop. So.
The one time I actually had it with Gimba, and then he told the people, do the 3 times extra spice on the patty and on the chips. Yeah, that was the
You eat the
best
steak from
machachos ever.
Machachos ever.
Sorry?
The steak.
Yeah, I ate the steak.
Oh,
from
I
Machachos.
love the steak from Machachos.
But not all the stores make it, and all the stores, the recipes are different. Machachos in Lodum, in my opinion, is still the best.
Yeah.
Best for that.
It's funny how that one tastes so much better.
They've got their barbecue sauce and the sauce that goes over the steak. But everything I order, everywhere I go, it's Gimba style. I'd ask me in the machachos, he'll tell you, we went to a normal machachos and I just drilled it how I wanted it.
Yeah.
And when the burger came out, the taste was like phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was normal for me, but phenomenal for you.
It's too good. The patty itself, like the fact that they actually do the 3 times spice.
Yeah.
You can actually feel it when you're biting it. The spice.
Let's go somewhere.
Like you have to gimbify.
Yeah, we have
gimbify something. Sometime
I need
you
to
have do something.
experience it.
Whatever it is,
what's
just say
Gimba?
3 times.
Yeah.
Then you gimbify it. You gimbify it.
Bismillah.
But I actually don't know what the rest of the list can be. I don't mind chicken licken also. Chicken licken for me is probably the best fried chicken place in the country. Then your I didn't mind Burger Bros. Actually, I liked it. It was a bit expensive, but flavorful. It was there.
I thought you were gonna put dosa Hut on yours. You would love that place.
Dosa Hut is very. What part of India is that? Because that part there, Southeast, it's too sweet and they don't. All the vegetables are there.
I don't like the sweetness.
It's a bit too sweet. Yeah,
they are, but sweet.
No, but you know why he's saying that? Because for the past probably 3 years, that for my birthday, it's like one of the best places for venues.
Or for other people's birthdays also for some reason. But we end up at dosa.
We end up there.
I've never eaten there.
Is it? You've never been there? You must try it, but like, heads up. It's probably going to be a bit sweeter.
It's different, yeah. Not really, though. If you have just a normal butter chicken, it's actually good. I actually just enjoy a normal butter chicken.
Just an experiment. If you can't, if you never
yellow butter chicken or orange butter chicken?
It's orange.
It's more orangey than yellow. It's more orangey than
So I made a butter chicken at home the other day and I made it from scratch.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I cooked firstly I fried the chicken.
Yeah.
Then I cooked the onions and the tomatoes and all the spices and put the cashew nuts.
Yeah.
Even the cashews.
Then I blended it and I put it through a sieve. It was one of the most awesome butter chickens. I made it with the cream and the fried chicken.
So you're not just only a guy who loves food.
No, I cook.
I mean, you love cooking as well.
I was going to ask, what's your signature dish?
Yeah, what's your signature dish?
Acne.
Is it?
So that's.
Can you make it on a deg level?
Yeah, I can make it on a dig level.
Yeah.
I can, my father-in-law actually showed me.
Yeah.
I can cook anything as long as I have a recipe.
Yeah.
And a lot of the things I can cook just out of my head myself, like all the Indian foods and so on.
Nice.
Figure it out. And
it's a good skill to have. I won't lie, I'm bad in the kitchen. Bro, I can't even.
This guy's married, by the way.
Even to make cereal.
Never made breakfast in bed for his wife.
Man, yeah.
cereal is there.
I can't, man. Don't get me in that kitchen.
No,
I don't like opening a fridge also.
So the only reason I'm in the kitchen is because I want to eat things in a specific way.
Fair, yeah.
So I'm very fascinated.
I'm sure your wife must have been like auditioning, man. She's the one of the few ones that passed the audition.
Yeah.
She's the only one that passed the audition.
Yeah, she's an amazing cook. She cooks well. But even now, I still tell her, I want to do this, and she just gets irritated, you know. She makes amazing food.
Yeah.
And I will add this and add that, and I can just see her like a blood boiling.
Because she got her own style, bro.
Yeah, she got her own style. But she makes it like how I want it. I'll tell her how to make it, and she'll make it how I want it.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I've lost it now. Everything the kids want, that's what goes in the house.
100%.
That's what goes in the house.
If any of your kids are almost as fussy as you, or are they a bit better than?
No, there's
the
one is fussy, the other one is cool. They eat almost everything. One is like super fussy, like next level fussy. Yeah, but it's opening up now.
My smaller brother, by the way, he's in grade 11, so that's about 17 years old now.
Yeah.
He is the most fussiest child ever, because even till now, when my parents buy the groceries and stuff, they get for him 2 packets of air fried chicken strips, because that's like one of the only things he chose. But at least it's not processed, it's crumb, but at least he gets his protein in. So it's but he's very fussy.
I feel like he's wasting your life.
I told him that also.
Yeah, why does he only eat that, bro?
He'll eat your acne, biryani and stuff. But like let's say a burger. Let's say a burger had pickles on or tomato on or whatever.
He'll never
take it out. Wallah, you don't even have to tell him. You tell him straight, no, we ordered it with no pickles.
Yeah.
You take it out, you give it to him, like, nah, there was a pickle here.
Like,
I can smell it.
You can taste it because you can taste the pickle. So he's got the taste bud, so he knows what he wants.
Yeah.
I feel he's like wasting his life away.
But please give him a message, because I want him to see this. And I want him to realize that there's more to life than air fried chicken.
You're wasting your life away.
There, you heard it. You heard it there first.
Yeah.
Hey.
Let me give you my Mount Rushmore.
I was ask you,
I
don't even have.
So top of the list for me is a halal friendly place.
What?
Best, honestly, for me, the best food I've ever eaten is I'm gonna go either or Big Mouth or Mr. George, whichever.
Big Mouth, don't you?
Yeah, it's honestly the best steak I've ever had in my entire life. Okay. I've been to Nusrat as well, and honestly,
it
doesn't even come close.
Okay,
I just loved it. But everything there, honestly, the starter, the sushi, everything is just unbelievable. So I'll go there. Then I'm not. How can I say? I'm gonna try not to put fast food places because I'm not saying I don't consider fast food good food. I just feel like there's like a time and place for me. It's like if I'm fine dining, I'm fine dining. If I'm sitting on the couch, I'm sitting on the couch. It's different food for different times. So I would say Big Mouth / Mr. George number 1. Number 2, I'll probably have to go Nando's, honestly.
Cool.
There's nothing is it.
I'm disappointed in both of you guys. Nando should be number 1.
That is what charges exist.
Honestly, I promise you, the dead number 1 spot, it just can't be moved. It's just too good. I just can't understand. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Nando's, and then I would probably go. One thing we used to love a lot is Istanbul kebab.
Oh yeah, no.
I love Turkish food.
I love Turkish food, right?
Yeah.
And I like Istanbul kebab. I just feel the depthness of the flavor, and there's a time and place for everything. I'll eat it another time. The depthness of the flavor that I want from that food is not there. It's more aromatic.
Yeah.
A mellow flavor.
But also
I would say
very Turkish.
I would say it's very aesthetically Turkish.
Very Turkish.
It's authentic.
And
I love it.
I'll sit and eat a place there, but I want those punch. I want things to be dancing on my tongue.
Yeah.
3 times.
So what I do is I order this thing called Iskandar kebab.
Right,
Comes in. You've had it before. So that in there, and then I just load it with the medium sauce. That's unbelievable, man. Honestly.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
I've had that. I understand your taste profile.
Yeah. But look, if you have it just plain, then I kind of get you. The flavor is very minimal. Again, very Turkish. It's known for blend.
Nothing wrong with it. There's a place and time for everything.
Yeah, so...
I feel like Turkey belongs in Turkey, man. There's no flavor in Turkey. Don't bring it here.
True. But if you add the medium sauce, I won't let it stop, sir. I just love it. Yeah, even the wrap, I enjoy the wraps. But the Iskandar kebab is quite nice. And I've been to Turkey not too long back, so I just love the place. But yeah, the food is...
I traveled to Turkey with a bottle of chicken little.
You have to. Yeah, you had no choice. Yeah. I promise you, when I was there, we were so excited when we got to a restaurant called... what's it called? Delhi Darbar.
I haven't eaten at Delhi Darbar. But I heard that the food was amazing.
Oh, food is tops, yeah.
Yes.
And you need it there specifically because you're having basically plain chicken or plain kebabs the whole time. And honestly, when we went there, we just made sure everything was spicy, biryani, chicken tikka, everything. It was made. So that was nice. But yeah, I think Istanbul kebab is quite nice. I'll probably then go Machachos.
That's your 4th.
That would be 4th, yeah. Obviously, I end up eating Machachos more than I end up eating Istanbul.
Correct. Price, it's
all of those things. But I just loved Istanbul, honestly.
Number 5, Engine Burger for you.
Number 5.
Engine Burger.
I'm going to have to put in an Engine Burger.
The Engine Burger is good.
Engine Burger is
good.
So the problem with Engine Burger is that when they came out with it, honestly, I think they came out with it. I think it was during Ramadan.
Yeah.
I don't know how many years ago. I think I had a burger every single day of the whole month.
Yeah.
So, guys, for you
so
guys...
I'm like, I was a bit out of it, but honestly, top stuff burger.
For you guys who don't know what the Engine Burger is, let the Gimba Express explain.
Yeah.
Toasted bun. They fry they smash patties. It's got a nice crust on it.
Yeah.
I think it's got onions, and you can also put chilies on it, and it's got different sauces, and it's got their own unique chili sauce, and lettuce. I don't think it has tomato on it.
No.
It's smallish burger for $70, which is not bad.
50 grams.
50 gram patty. So it's actually a good snack burger.
Honestly, but
you're triple patty.
Yeah.
The problem is I have to order 2 doubles. So I'll order a double and a double. Yeah, you got to. As a meal, you need 2 doubles.
Yeah. How much is the doubles now?
$90, I think.
So you're under $80.
Is it a triple 90?
Yeah.
So you can actually go and eat the Istanbul kebab for the price.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, I can. But top stuff burger, I can tell you that. Unbelievable.
So remember something. If you have flavor, people will come and pay for your food. No?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And I think Engine is one of the places. Do me one favor, Gimba style, you need to go and try a double hot dog special.
I always have that.
Double hot dog.
Yeah. That's my alternative. Yeah.
Extra sauce, extra onions, extra chili.
Okay, I don't do that, but I do have a double hot dog special.
Double extra sauce, extra onions, just like Gimba style.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Yeah, I love it.
That's my supper.
Nice. Yeah, have you had
The only thing I've ever had from there has been the burger. Haven't had anything else.
the burger stops? How similar is Indian to Burger Bros? And is there similar?
Burger Bros is in another level.
Is he?
Burger Bros, in my opinion, Burger Bros.
Because I'm getting mixed reviews. I get the reviews from people saying, "Ah, it stops. Let's go again. Let's go every weekend." Then I also get the people who's like, "It's just a smash burger."
So it's more than that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. And then also the price that comes into
The price.
I've eaten burgers all around the world.
Yeah.
I don't even hear about price because Five Guys, when I went for my price,
yes.
it was $460 for a Five Guys burger.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was good.
Yeah.
Don't get me, it was good. But I honestly think Burger Bros is better than a Five Guys burger. The sauce, the bun that they use, the taste, I actually feel like going to drive them out here.
I've never tried it, you know that.
That's where we go.
So maybe
I'm keen, bro.
So Burger Bros
I'm hungry now.
is on another level in terms of the price, right? They're charging you $150 for a
Gourmet burger, though. But
for a gourmet burger, and yes, it is small.
Yeah.
That's actually 55 gram patties.
Yeah,
So it's only 5 grams more than
It's
Edge.
like more, but you're getting a Wagyu patty there, right?
Oh, is it?
You're
Okay,
getting a
okay.
Wagyu patty. It's juicy and they make it fresh. They serve it fresh. They cut it in half. If I just go and I take KFC for instance now, right? Not that I eat there anymore, but I know the prices. It's $60 for a burger, which is like a slider, which is smaller than Burger Bros. They've chicken licken is $40 for the burger.
Yeah.
So if you buy 2 of those in chips, it's coming to about 105 and 110 rand. They're charging you $30 more. It's not the end.
It's not that crazy. Yeah. Okay.
It's not the end of the world. So
I get that.
the quality that they're giving you and the taste that they're giving you is amazing, but it's worlds apart from the engine.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, no,
I've never tried. I need to go and try Burger Bros. Yeah.
I need to buy on a garage. So we'll go.
Yeah.
No, Jimmy.
I need to go try it. Honestly, I haven't. I don't know why.
So I've been to Burger Bros maybe about 11 times this year. I'm not even joking. For me, that's a lot to say. For me to go back to a place 11 times in 1 year.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think 8 out of the 11 times. What do you think I ate there?
What's the one? The truffle one?
You saying the truffle burger? What do you say?
No, just the standard smash burger.
I had the loaded fries. So it's fries.
Oh, the pro fries.
Yeah, with the pro fries. They make it crispy chips, extra house pasting,
extra cheese,
extra sauce,
sure.
and they put that crushed Wagyu stuff on top of it.
Months
to die for.
It's
Wagyu
Isn't that truffle thing at Blazed?
I haven't
is there one at Blazed also?
I haven't had the truffle burger at least. I haven't.
No, there is one there.
Every time I go
There's one there also, I think.
Oh no, there's another thing also where it's like chips with like meat mixed together. Sort of, I don't know. I just saw someone eating that.
I think that's the pro fries, isn't it?
Yeah, it's chips. That's the pro fries.
Oh, from Burger Bros. Okay. I thought it was from Blazed. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
So let me ask you guys a question.
Oh, flip the scroll.
Yeah, let's.
The turns of tables.
Gimba Express is moving right in this direction, and I'm doing food reviews and I'm trying to do some comedy.
Yeah.
Where do you guys think the Gimba Express needs to go? What do you guys want to see from there, from the Gimba Express?
I'll let you go first because I'm just going to reiterate what I did tell you before.
Okay. Honestly, I think there needs to be somewhat of it. If you want me to be blatant honest.
I always want blatant honesty.
I think that you should aim for. I think what I want to see is I want to see more food reviews. I want to see places I've never seen before. I want to see places I've never tried before. Obviously, that's now. It's not like you're gonna know that, but I'm saying that obviously requires then you to be more out there and finding these new restaurants.
You say
especially
traveling also outside of the country and stuff.
Maybe not, because I mean it's not like I'm a big traveler. So for now that doesn't matter to me. Maybe to someone else, great for them it might be. Obviously, if you do get the opportunity for your content, it would be great to know. For example, if let's say I decide to travel to Malaysia, but now you've already been there, you traveling, you're finding a lot of halal places, and Malaysia, I think is I don't know if it's predominantly Muslim. I think it is. But if you go there and you start showing all these mad halal places, when I go there now, I'm gonna go to your page and say, what like this guy is actually sorting me out because he traveled. So internationally that would be great, but even just locally, I'll tell you what's my one problem. Whenever we go out on the weekends, something I tell my friends, it's something I tell my wife. I feel like we're just rotating between the 5 restaurants. Rocco Mama's, Carlisto's. Not wrong. The greats. Those are the greats. They're unbelievable. I'm not saying anything bad about them. But it's a constant rotation. I want something different. I want to try something new, something I've never seen before. So that's why I like going to like just random places, Honestly, I don't go to Big Mouth and Mr. Josh often, but when I do, it's after a long time. So I really enjoy the food. I feel like there's a constant rotation between the few halal restaurants in the malls. And I'm taking fast food aside, or like your common fast food. Callisto's is only in a few places. Nona's, Rocco's, they're not in a lot of places like your Nando's and Muchachos and that. I struggle to find new places that are out of the world.
Gems is what you.
I struggle to find those things. So I think that's what I want to see. I also do, again, I don't know that much about content, but I've watched a lot of content to have good understanding of it. Yeah. I think also sort of for you, I might be wrong. You can tell me straight, look, you don't know what you're talking about. But I think for you, it's also about choosing between food and other types of content. For example, that impersonation thing you did yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I loved it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just thinking that they should then be, I think that you should then think about, should I go this route of doing food stuff, but I'm also then just doing funny random stuff on the side, or am I going into the food stuff? Am I getting into it? Am I building, you see, I think for you it needs to become building a platform now for food. Building a platform for people to go and find hidden gems. I mean, you can create so much of suspense to say, guys, I found a hidden gem. The best, for example, steak or burger I've ever had, dropping next week. Suspense is created now on your channel. People want to know. When you eventually drop that video, that place is pumping. Builds also your brand in terms of it being a business as well. I don't know. I think that there needs to be the choice of your content like that, where you're doing funny stuff and random things and things that got nothing to do with food, or you're going full on into the food and you're finding gems, you're doing reviews, you're also planning on getting people to better their restaurants. I mean, if you go to a restaurant and something isn't nice, fair, you don't post a video, but you give them strong feedback and you come back the next time the food is top notch. That's the difference that you're making in the world. Making sure that, hey guys, this is not your potential. I think that's where I would. That's the advice I would give you.
Yeah, so you don't see that part, the second part. They get the feedback.
Yeah. Fair, we don't get it, but it's good to know now.
So everybody they get the if any of you guys are brave out there to come out and say what I've told you guys and how you've changed, because I'll never mention it. I put them understand, and I like what you said, but it's still going to be going full into food.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean we can't do.
I'm not saying it doesn't mean that. Yeah. But I think that you should go full, because honestly, when I honestly think you can be one of the people who build. You know how much data you can build from in terms of like restaurants, what to eat there, the way to eat it. You see, there's a big difference between reviewing food and reviewing food that you sort of custom spec'd. You know what I'm saying?
It is very important, the way you eat.
Exactly my point. Now, that's what he does differently. Now, you know, if let's say, for example, you build all of this data of all these restaurants you went to, and what to order, and the way to order it, and then the way to eat it. And then that's something that you can build up eventually with it, something that you sell eventually, or an online platform that you have all of this information for people to see. When I go to a place and I say, oh no, Gimba posted this thing, okay, he ordered the chicken burger, I want it like this here with this difference. I'm ordering the way you said it. You know what I'm trying to say? Maybe it's a good way. Maybe that's your passion for food. It's something that you're good at. The way to order food, the way to eat food. I think that you need to get into that more intensely, building all of this here, and then eventually start building it in terms of storing that stuff. For real, I mean, if you store it and whether it's something you sell later on, or it's a subscription-based something, a subscription-based thing, I think you can actually do pretty well, because people, for example, that Muchachos thing that you said, you like the way that he orders it and then you ordered it that way, and you said it was so different, though you could even taste the difference. It was unbelievable. I just feel like that's something you're good at. Keep going in that direction.
Cool.
Build on it.
Good advice.
How can I top that? Yeah, that was great advice. Yeah.
I'm a philosopher.
Anything? You want to touch on a few of those points? Or was I going?
No, so I agree with you, and we've already said that I've already had chats, but
Yeah.
when you do, I've been 500 videos, maybe 200 or 300 restaurants that I've been through to. I'm definitely going to do that, and for me, if I do that, look, setting up a website, all of that, and maintaining it, it's time and costly.
But they can always come, yeah.
Yeah, but I've already got my bank. Space is the biggest problem for me as time of
Yes.
a video.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to want to share that. So everything that you said, going to be in the works. Not now, but when we probably get to maybe 2,000 videos, when you have enough content to show and create.
Of course. Yeah.
And I know someone that does websites.
Yeah.
SS.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Gimba, yeah.
I know someone who does proper websites. I haven't seen it. Coming through to you.
Yeah.
Done.
Now we'll sort it out. No, but for real, I think, for example, I really was thinking about it. Like, I think you're getting to a point where people want to eat at the same place that the Gimba ate.
Yeah.
They want to, maybe also now it's about getting them to eat the way the Gimba eats it.
That's the word.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the word. It's called Gimba style.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So, I really think that if you can get to that point, and like you getting to that point, you're almost at that point, you're already there, but I'm saying building on that as well, making it bigger than you ever imagined is the goal. And I think it's something that's nice, and we should aim for that.
There's a few things you said also there about having the hidden gems and stuff. He's already influenced my family because Flame, we didn't know it even existed here in Lodz. The Braai place.
Braai place.
Yeah.
And I have the brisket from there.
Yeah.
And
we ordered that brisket also. All the time.
You know he does the brisket thing.
No, but we said it on the phone also.
I mean, Flame is gonna. So I order my brisket maybe an hour before I go. They take it.
Yeah.
They put it aside. Then 20 minutes before I go, they put it on and they double baste it. So what happens with that brisket is the first layer of masala goes on. Then it gets cold and it crystallizes on the meat, and when they cook it again, they're putting a new base. So you biting into a double basted masala brisket, which is like off the charts.
Yeah.
That's the Gimba style.
Yeah. No, genuine Gimba style, bro. I just like that.
Look, I really do think that the Gimba style thing is and is going to be some sort of like a trend in a way. I mean, like for example, the way that you eat things, the way that you order things. I like you saying, if it's influencing you, your family, whatever it is, Sometimes I won't lie. Sometimes I watch for things and I'm getting hungry and I want to order it that way. The best was, I think, what was it? Were you at Ocean Basket or somewhere? And the lemon butter, that thing was flooded. I don't know what it was.
That was his first videos, I think.
That thing was looking black guys.
It got like 50k views, and and that time I had like maybe 300 or 200 followers.
One of your first ones, yeah.
One of the first one that went, I call it viral.
So I think people actually want to try it the way that you're doing it, and you've got a very unique way of eating and ordering, and for example, this double brisket and triple spice and things that no one ever hears of, triple spice and this.
That's why there's like so many ways.
But I mean, you've got a taste for these things, you've got a mind for these things, you know what I actually, because I'm obviously, it's obviously that there was a first time where you tried triple spice. You can never be 300% sure it's gonna work out, but you've got a mind to still think of these different combinations and how this is gonna go with this, and I think you just need to take that as far as you can.
Cool. That's very, very good advice. And I'm definitely coming through to you to implement some of them.
Yeah, I know.
The website we're gonna
100%.
I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna design a map firstly around Pretoria and Gauteng. And we're going to put the Gimba places. We're going to go through my videos.
The Gimba certified ones, yeah.
By the ratings, ultimate awesome places.
And then when they click on that, they're going to say there's going to be, if I eaten it 2 or 3 times, it's going to be the meal. And if they want to actually see the video of that, they're going to click on the video of
Very good idea. That's top stuff, yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. 100%. Don't steal it all the other influencers. I'm going to give you what I want.
So if I have to summarize what it is,
actually, I am joking. they can try. I challenge them to catch me because I pride myself. I want to go up against the best. So all you other influencers,
100%.
I want you guys to even take that idea and see if you can beat me through to it. And let's see if you guys can beat me because I don't wanna play where I know I'm the
Well, you're
best.
just one man.
I want I want Buzi next to me. I want Issa next to me. I want to be competing with Gift at some point in time because I always want us to all grow together. Go for it.
So think about your personal brand as like a stump of a tree, and then a tree has multiple branches. So even like that impersonation video you did, you still somehow linked it up because you're impersonating people ordering bunny chow, for example. So I think you can do whatever you want as long as there's some way going back to the root. So even with the running videos, you run to eat, there's the food coming back in there again. So you can do whatever you want, anything you want, as long as I guess it always comes back. That's your identity.
That's the key thing. So somebody asked me, there was one of the followers, and I don't know if you all saw that video. I posted it last night. They watching and they made a comment on we're playing paddle this weekend, and can you please wish us good luck? So I made a video and I gave them tips and I started put things around food. That's about how they can cheating and you can get stuff. So everything will link back through to food in long term.
Of course,
Food will be the root.
Yeah.
And everything will link back to that.
Yeah.
Some impersonation videos, that root might fall off. Yeah. But the main thing will still be.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, like at the end of the day, the Gimba, like social media, not just the Gimba Express, is your personal brand. People are going to be calling you not because I need a food influencer. I'm calling you because I want you, Riyadh, the Gimba Express, to be influencing me.
You are 100% correct. No one can be like me, and I can't be like any other.
Of course, yeah.
But I think what I like and I think what's different for me is, so I do this dual camera thing. So people see my reaction and are seeing the food at the same time.
People ask me, how does he do it? How does he do it?
If they give me $50, I tell you. Give me $50, like, no. It's on the
Gimba's bank details will be in the description of this video.
Nothing to add. It's on if you got a fold or flip phone, it's somewhere in the settings. You can go and find it. Yeah. And people feel like they need to hold on all the angles. I'm open and I share everything with everyone, but I honestly want people to grow. And if people want to watch me, they mustn't watch me because I'm got a camera view, or I'm hiding this here and I'm doing this here and I've got this recipe. They must watch me for the person that I am. That's what I want. All of the influencers that I watch, when I do watch it, I watch it for the people that they are. Yeah. And that's what you should actually remain to the core. That's why when you grow, it's like your family. Yeah. Your sister, your brother, your father, they're all different. And you see there's a family, and there's nothing wrong with it, but you're still a one family unit. Yeah. And that's how we should be thinking, firstly, with our friends, with the people that we work with the people that we engage, and most importantly, as a country, we are one unit.
100%. Now, I also think what's different with you, which is really nice, I think, is I've seen food reviewers, but I'm gonna go back to what I said before, and I think it's really something that you should focus on again. I'm gonna reiterate it like 10 times, but the fact that you review food, but in your way. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say? Like
but your website is...
It's a different, because you know what the thing is? It can really change the way somebody feels about the place. If I can go... I'm not saying all places. I'm not talking like Nando's, because Nando's is good regardless. You load the chicken, or you have half the... load the sauce, or you have half the amount of sauce. It's still good chicken. It's still good sauce. But I understand it may be better that way. But I'm just saying, like, a different restaurant, like maybe something like in Istanbul, where the flavors are just blend. Especially for our people, it's blend food is not, doesn't go with each other. And then you show a different way of having it, and all of a sudden people love Istanbul. Just as an example,
It's definitely, I like Istanbul. If I go there, I'll eat it, but I will do it Gimba style.
Exactly my point. But it might change someone's perspective.
Is the Istanbul video on your page?
I didn't do any Istanbul, and maybe I must actually.
That would be nice,
through to Istanbul. It might not be a bad idea. I've eaten there a few times. But they haven't been.
That's what I'm saying. So maybe a lot of people have that idea of it being bland, because Turkish food is generally bland. It's just not meant for spice. But
So just to let you know. And just to let all of you guys know,
Yeah.
Gimba Express.co.za is already owned by me.
Hey.
ETY is already owned by me.
The motions are in wheels.
Everything is already owned by me because I am a step of you guys ahead, style. The domain is there.
Yeah.
You just need the website.
Yeah.
Apple map. It used to be the people are just gonna log into the website, see our map of South Africa, click Gauteng, click stuff, it zooms in. We're gonna be putting a Gimba picture there with all the names of places. Then we put some metadata which categorizes steak and fast food and what have you. And then we just link it to the YouTube videos that already are up online.
Yeah. I will make it work.
Yeah, you can do it for free, man. He's laughing.
No, my idea. That's that. Remember, I was on a phone call with you the other night.
Okay, let's do this, right? Let's do this.
That's exactly the thing I was telling you. I was telling you about the digital product. So that, as much as you can have like a free version or whatever, you should almost have some exclusive stuff where you actually put a paywall behind it.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Microsoft and all of that. When they first give you OneNote for free, then they tell you, we can only do Then I don't know if I don't know if I'll do that on food, to be honest, right? Because I want.
Because what value you bring?
I want to share my experiences, and if it doesn't cost me much to maintain and host,
of course,
page,
yeah.
I mean, people can always check your page.
I will share that. And the fact that people are watching me and engaging with me, and I'm making a difference. So let's see how much it costs. Let's get it done.
Yeah, done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the price is gonna be Gimba style. 3 times.
But no, that's a good idea. And then like I guess again, like the stem is there. I mean, the root is there. Then I would say also maybe you said you were a cook and stuff, so you can even do cooking videos. That's another
stuff, yeah.
That's another thing. Another
good avenue to get into as well, yeah.
Because that opens up. I mean, maybe even collaborations and stuff with like your Ultramel, Wara, mayonnaise companies and all that stuff that people like. If you want to make something, even like your butter chicken, one of the ingredients is there. Like that company can reach out to you and say, "You go make it again for me." They say, "Oh, I made this because of this," and all that stuff. So cooking videos is another good one.
That's actually interesting, but it's a lot of work there. It's a whole.
Scaling from where you are now is going to be a lot of work, no matter where you go.
I think it's going to be a lot of work because it's from where I got to now. People think it's shooting videos. It's so nice. He's eating the stuff. I don't think they see me sitting till 3 o'clock in the morning editing videos.
That's the thing, yeah.
Getting the descriptions for the videos, posting the videos, doubting myself, doing the writing, thinking about, and then 9 to 5 and doing other things.
Yeah,
it's that 3 minutes or 4 minutes of shooting that video and tasting it is heaven.
Yeah,
and it makes everything else worth it. It's hard work. So, and it's a balance you're willing to find enough, and I found that.
Yeah.
Could you possibly give, before we round off, could you give us, actually tell us where you'd like to see the Jokes Aside channel. So obviously, it's not just the podcast. We do other videos as well. You guys will probably see it as time goes on, but yeah. But by the time this comes out, a few should be out already. But yeah, where do you think we should be?
Script the flop.
Yeah. Table the turn.
So I watch talk show hosts and I watch stuff, and people might not like to see the Gimba Express. Maybe some people. But if you get controversial people onto this that are splitting the lines between the nation and communities, that's what people want to watch, right?
Who's our dream guest?
Who's your dream guest?
Julius Malema.
Okay, so Julius, if you're watching, I think he's brilliant. He's very intelligent.
No, he's
the smartest guy I've ever seen.
I love when he talks.
In politics.
And he chooses his words correctly. I don't agree with a lot of his views, but I think it'll be a good discussion through to have. But I think you'll need to be prepping for 3 months for that, because otherwise you're going to be running circles around you guys. So your dream is so you need to get.
No, he's just such a cool, funny, controversial guy. Different views to a lot of people. And
there's nothing wrong. He's South African. He has a right to.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It'd just be cool to have him on, to just meet him and understand him. And Yeah, Julius, come here.
So you need to get this controversial figures on, and that's what people want to watch, right? Because if a guy was having a fight at
Relish.
I'd get him on the next week, instead of that's how I would be in the moment, and in just like in that moment, post that video. Like, I mean, I'll give you an example. Machacho's in Northgate said Gimba this, Gimba that, and made a video, and I responded to it within like an hour, and that video did like 10
People like
so you'll need to be on top of it. Look, keep your eye out of what's happening around the area and the community, and go for those guys, and bring that through to your channel. That's how I think you guys will grow.
Okay, so we'll just play a game of randomly stop Lojam San. The first thing that we call that person.
It'll be nice if we can get somebody. It'll be nice if we can get. Maybe that's what I want for next show.
Yeah.
Unmasking the punch-out column people.
Who's the Lodium? What do you call him? Counselor? Naeem Patel or something?
Yeah.
Bring him on, bro. Bring on Naeem Patel. Ask him what's clubbing with this community.
Yeah, what's happening?
It was awesome. I hope I Gimba-fied your studio. and let me just let you guys know.
Yeah.
When I hit 100 or 180,000 followers, please don't talk to me. When you see me in the street, please, for a reputation to uphold, don't say you guys know me.
We're gonna show them this podcast.
We knew him before he was Arsenal.
Jokes aside. It was an honor to be with you guys.
Thanks, man. Really appreciate you coming, taking the time. It's actually sad that the episode is over.
Yeah, but don't worry, we will do this again in the future.
Yeah,
we'll do even better games like blind taste tests, and we'll see if you actually know your Nando sauces.
That's actually a good idea.
That's
actually a good idea. You can actually do a mix between hot from Nando's, hot from Pedro's, and see.
So I actually saw a video this week. Basically, what happens? Let's say if it's me and Gimba on the team, and you and someone else on the team, is for example. And what will happen is we'll have rounds. So we'll both be blindfolded, and let's say if I'm tasting something, but then I've got to explain to you what I just tasted. And if I know it, it's fine, but I can't say that the actual product. So for example, if it's mint chocolate, I can't say it's mint chocolate. Like, what brand is it? I've got to explain to you mint in a different way, chocolate in a different way, and then try to get you to add.
It's not like charades.
Yeah.
So in a way, but you blindfold. And then obviously if you guess it, then we get a point.
It sounds good.
We'll do something like that.
We'll do that.
That's the food thing.
We'll do a blindfolded.
Let's collab for that one.
Let's collab for that one, and I'm happy to release some short snippets. And let's see the Gimba taste buds are really up to.
Now we'll do it.
We'll tantalize it for you. Don't worry. That's
a top one.
Cool. But thanks guys for watching. Thanks Gimba for coming out.
Thanks.
This has been another episode of Jokes Aside.
Please comment, like, subscribe, and we'll put all your socials in the description.
Super.
We're gonna put it.
Awesome.
There we go.
Cheers.
See you guys. Lovely stuff, man.